Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, kind regards, good morning and greetings to all of us. The Honorable to the Board of Examiners of this final project proposal seminar, let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Andini and my college number is 9620190 and 2. I'm from Banking and Finance Study Program in the Accounting Department, Balikpapan State Polytechnic. Well, before we go into the presentation, let me first say thank you to Mr. Hasto Finanto SAMSC as the main advisory lecturer and Mr. Dr. Andestoto Ismawanto MMPD as assistant lecturer for taking the time to provide guidance, advice, and support so that I can complete this thesis proposal. First of all, in this happy occasion, I would like to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to deliver my final project proposal this morning on February 28, 2022 with the title The Effect of Information on Profit and Cash Flow to Stock Price in Banking Companies Listed on the LQ45 Index for the 2015 up to 2021 period. And the next, the main points of discussion in this presentation include the first, preliminary, the second, theoretical review, and the last, research methodology. Okay, the first points of discussion is preliminary. The researcher, in starting this final project proposal, was motivated by problems including the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic began in Indonesia in December 2019 and caused many sectors to suffer loss, including the banking sector. So this is a list of banking stock prices listed on the LQ45 Index of the Indonesia Stock Exchange for the period of 2015 up to 2021. Based on the graph, it can be seen that banking stocks fell in 2019 and 2020. However, in 2021, these banking stocks began to improve. This is evidenced by the phenomenon of the rapid growth of investors in Indonesia. Reporting from CNBC Indonesia on December 29, 2021, investors in Indonesia have increased by as much as 92.7%, become 7.48 million investors from the previous year, which was only 3.88 million investors. Then, the second phenomenon is giant banks taking small banks to become digital banks. Because this innovation finally invite investors to invest. This growth of investors caused stock price to increase. In investing a stock, investors definitely need information about the company's performance so that their investment generates good returns in the future. The indicators commonly used by investors to assess the company are financial statements of income and cash flow financial statements. And the last, the problem is research gap about the effect of profit and cash flow on stock price. Based on these problems and phenomena, the researcher is interested in writing the title of the research on the effect of profit and cash flow information on stock price in banking companies listed on the LQ45 Index for the 2015 up to 2021 period. And then the problem formulation in this research are: what's the effect of independent variables to dependent variable simultaneously? And what's the effect of independent variables to dependent variable partially? The answer to formulation of this problem is the research objective, namely to know the effect of the independent variables simultaneously and also partially on the dependent variable. The second point of discussion is the theoretical review. The ground theory used in this research is signaling theory. Signaling theory is used as a ground theory because signaling theory explains the obligation of a company to provide sign or signals like information that reflects the condition of an enterprise that is useful to users of financial statements, especially investors. The purpose of this research is to empirically prove whether profit and cash flow, which is known as an assessor of company performance, can be an information signal that can influence investors to buy or sell shares. And the dependent variable used in this research is the stock price. The stock price use is based on the closing price of each banking company every year, while the independent variables are net income with the formula gross profit minus operating expense minus tax expense, and operating cash flow with the formula net profit minus depreciation and others, and investment cash flow with the formula details of cash inflows from investment activities minus details of cash outflows from investment activities, and funding cash flow with the formula details of cash inflows from funding activities minus details of cash outflows from funding activities. And then, the hypotheses in this research are summarized in the framework of talk on the following slide, namely, Hypothesis 1. Profit and cash flow simultaneously affect on stock price in banking companies listed on the LQ45 index for the 2015 up to 2021 period. And Hypothesis 2. Profit partially has a positive effect on stock price. And Hypothesis 3. Operating cash flow partially has a positive effect on stock price. Hypothesis 4. Investment cash flow partially has a positive effect on stock price. And Hypothesis 5. Funding cash flow partially has a positive effect on stock price. And the last point of discussion is the research methodology. The type of research method used in this research is quantitative research method, because this research uses statistics to describe, analyze, and test the established hypothesis. And the population in this research are all banking companies listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange in 2015 up to 2021. And the sampling technique used in this research is purposive sampling. Purposive sampling is a sampling technique with certain consideration or criteria. Based on the sample selection criteria, finally got 5 banking companies, namely BBCA, BBRI, BBNI, BBTN, and BMRI, from a total population of 47 banking companies. The types of data used in this research are secondary data and time series. The secondary data comes from the official IDX website, namely www.idx.co.id. And the data collection techniques used in this research are documentation studies and literature studies. And the application program used to process research variable data is IBM SPSS Statistic 25. And the last, the data analysis techniques used in this research include the first is descriptive statistical analysis. The purpose is to get the minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation values of the 5 research variables for 7 years. Descriptive statistical analysis is useful to determine whether or not there are data outliers in this research. The second is the classical assumption test. The purpose is to minimize the number of errors contained in this research data. There are several classical assumption tests that must be carried out on a regression model, including normality test, multicollinearity test, heteroscedasticity test, and autocorrelation test. And the third is multiple linear regression analysis. The goal is to describe the relationship between the independent variables to the dependent variable. The equation model for multiple linear regression analysis is like this. The fourth test of the coefficient of determination. The purpose is to measure how far the model's ability to explain the variation of the dependent variable. And the last is hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing in this research uses simultaneous parameter significance tests and individual parameter significance tests. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, all praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the smooth running of my proposal seminar today. So many presentation that I can explain. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.